Good morning, guys. I hope you're well. So, a few weeks back, I put some liquidity into yield farming some stocks. So, initially, these were launched on, I think there was about five of them that actually launched onto Radium, and I yield farmed some of them, but a really high fee. Now, I've put positions in Orca on a very low fee, so 0.02%. And what we've got is five positions. Now I put $100 into each of these. So I wanted to make just a quick update video just to see the earning potential of them. So the stock market hasn't opened. Yesterday was Sunday, so the volume is quite low. But typically we're finding some of them that are performing well. Now, the danger is I had Circle on a very wide range, and this is earning very small amounts, like probably by the end of the day, it might make 10 or 20 cents, if that, just based on a $57. Now, this was $100, but Circle has taken a massive, massive drop. So we're in a position where we're at a loss on this. And unless we get a bounce back to like here, which is highly unlikely, it has to 2x for us to break even. So that one's pretty much dead in the waters. So that's either I can leave it for a few months, which I probably will do, or I can just sell it at a loss and swap it into something else. Now, MicroStrategy is another one. MicroStrategy I knew was going to fall, so I left an even larger range. It doesn't earn fantastic, it earns okay, but we'll go back and look at what's really good and volume wise because we're learning from it. We're learning how to obviously do well on stock. So this is at a loss as well. Now, bear in mind, some of these that are in profit, I am taking slight few dollars here and there. As you can see from the wallet, we've got $7 of Tesla, which I sell every now and again, and we've got some MicroStrategy and we've got some S&P 500. So Nvidia's done really well for us. I have taken profits. I probably took about $10, $20 out of this. Tesla, I've taken maybe $25, and S&P, I've probably taken probably maybe $5, something like that. It hasn't been great. Now the yield isn't fantastic on these, but Tesla, I've gone with a wide range. I think there's gonna be a slight pullback, but I could be wrong. I've seen there's a pullback for a few days and it hasn't done. So earning potential, Nvidia earns very well. Even off $100, we can probably get a dollar 50 cents per day. But all in all, I would say these earn me maybe $2, $3 a day with these ranges. And I don't have the best ranges. I have very large ranges. S&P 500 tends to only move about 1%, and 1% fall is a big crash. Everyone talks about it on the news, so you can probably get away with like a 1.5, 2% range. But I don't really have time to manage it or look at it, and I'm not majorly interested. But what the benefit is for these stocks is they are going to be around a while. And if you are looking for a position where, okay, I can come in with NVIDIA, MicroStrategy, none of these I actually really like apart from NVIDIA, maybe the S&P 500. Like Tesla, I don't care for. MicroStrategy is like, I might as well buy Bitcoin, and Circle is just a stable coin issuer. But have a look. So we can sort by volume, and now we can sort by what is actually going to do well and where the buying position is. Now, again, I'm not a stock guy. I don't really know too much about stocks, but we can say, look, Apple, is it going to do well? Is it going to go well? Could we yield farm Apple between $100 and $500 with a nice deposit and then eat off of that over the years? Probably, yeah. For 1 or 2 years, if we're looking at a 1 or 2 year timeline, buying these stocks and holding them plus yield farming them is going to do way, way better. So I think it's a no-brainer. If you are holding any stocks or you want to buy some stocks, definitely stick it in a yield farm because even you're getting a little bit of, passive income. That's probably over like a day or two, but over the weekend, you still earn volume. You still earn. Now, getting, 0.07% on a stock is not fantastic. But if you look at it, you can close to get 1, 2, 3% per month. Now, if I told someone, oh, you can get 1 or 2% return on Apple just by holding it, it's unheard of. This is where the money or the extraction can come from in terms of you growing your portfolio over time. Stick some money in here. I don't think you'll regret it. I think X stocks is pretty decent. It's getting pushed out. But sort by volume and see what's actually doing well. Like I should have a position in Apple because the volume is so good. Possibly Robinhood as well because there's something that's going to be around a while. Amazon, sure. McDonald's, F McDonald's. I don't care for McDonald's, but everything else doesn't really excite me. But I think these ones are quite, the tech stocks are quite hyped, but I think there will be a pullback. So this is why I'm not deploying extra capital at the moment. I think it's the case of let's hold out, let's wait for a crash, a dip, same with crypto, and then buy up Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, and then put in a decent amount of money where we can earn a few dollars a day and compound it over a few years. I wish you all the best, guys, and take care.